Hey, it's DJ Fix and Casey, and we are doing the Women's Month Fix Challenge, trying to make sure that you keep your zen as much as I'm trying to keep my zen. Today's practice is all about strength and toning, and Casey, be easy on me.
We're going to take you to the basic Sun Salutations.
Oh gosh, I don't even know what that means, but here we go. Get your mat, get comfortable, and let's do this.
Come into your comfortable seated position, and again, palms up or down is really your choice. Whatever feels comfortable for you for today, that's what you're going to go with. Root down through your sit bones and lengthen through the crown of your head, and just soften and breathe. Today we're going to work with your Ujjayi breathing, which is really a sound of the ocean, breath with sound. So I want you to open your mouth and I want you to breathe as if you're constricting the breath at the back of your throat, and it sounds some people call it a Darth Vader breath, so just breathe. I want you to keep the breath this time, close your mouth and just still find your breath with sound. Remember, the sound of your breath calms your central nervous system. So just hear yourself breathe. So Fix is working into her spine, so I want you to rather keep it still. That's it, and just work with your breath into your abdominals. I want a deep belly breath all the way down. That's it. And for today, you can actually keep your Ujjayi breathing, and we're going to go through your Sun Salutations, and I'll break it down for you. And step by step, Fix is going to go through it, and she's going to show you a more advanced version, as well as a assisted variation with your knees, chest, chin. Blink your eyes to a half gaze and open your eyes fully. You're going to find yourself at the front of your mat and come into your standing position. Move anything out that you don't need out the way. And from your Tadasana standing position, bring your big toes together, feet heels slightly apart. That's it. Root down through your legs actively and tuck your tailbone slightly. That's it. And you want to broaden those shoulders. That's it. And chin parallel towards the mat. There we go. Inhale, reach your hands up towards the ceiling. That's it. Find length here. Reach up as if you're touching the ceiling and root down. And as you exhale, slowly forward fold. Breathe in through your nose, Fix, and out through your nose. Yoga, we only breathe through the nose unless dialogued otherwise. And she's going to shift the weight forward in towards her toes, hold on to her opposite elbows. That's it. And just release the neck and forward fold a little bit deeper. And shift a little bit more. You will immediately awaken your hamstrings. As you'll see, this is just to start to lengthen into the back of your legs. Fix, release your hands on either side. How are you feeling? Are you feeling those hamstrings?
Yep.
And bend through your knees and plaster your abdominals onto your thighs. That's it. You're going to slowly step your left leg back and behind you. That's it. So you come into a lunge. So keep your hands active, grip into the mat. And right leg to meet your left leg at the back of your mat. Come back into your plank position. So this is our infamous plank position. So her feet are active, inner legs are active, and I want her to engage into her core here. That's it. Hands dig in and pull in towards one another, hands in towards each other, but they're not moving, they're just wrapping in. So sucking, harnessing all the strength into your body and lift up through your core. Those of you that are struggling at home, Fix is going to show you a variation. Bring your knees down, This is a lighter version of it. It's still just as active until you can start to bring more strength. So open up in between your shoulder. Beautiful. Fix. Did you see that? It was a little bit cave there, and then as she engages her body, that's it. You see that doming up of her spine. So keep reaching towards the ceiling with your shoulder blades. Your variation here, lighter version, is going to be slowly to release back onto your heels. Buttocks all the way reach towards the heels. Untuck your toes. Gaze up in between your hands, and she's going to wiggle like a caterpillar. And she's going to bring, she's already setting herself up, chest, chin, all the way wiggles in between her hands, and she's going to come forward until she comes into her cobra. So bellies onto the mat, hug elbows in as low as you can, so elbows off the mat though, hovering, and walk all the way forward with the chest all the way down until bellies come onto the mat and release belly down. That's it. Hands come forward. There we go. Inhale into your cobra, so really pull back with the hands and lift chest, shoulders up and off the mat a little bit higher. Keep the back of your neck long and just breathe here. Push the tops of your feet into the mat, so squeeze inner ankles and tuck tailbone, engage, and lower chest down in towards the mat. She's going to come back into her down dog. Tuck your toes under, and you're going to come into your downward facing dog. So come back into your block and push yourself, hug elbows in, so don't allow elbows to sway out ever, and come back into your downward facing dog. That's it. She's now going to show you the advanced version. If you're up for it, she's going to come back into a plank position. Hug her elbows in, that's it. And lower down into your Chaturanga Dandasana. Beautiful. Forward into the up dog. Push forward, that's it. Come onto the tops of the feet. Lift hips, thighs off the mat, knees off the mat. So push into your feet, tops of the feet. That's okay, you can see her muscles are struggling, and she's struggling at the moment because it's so active. So the other way when we fix, that's it. Push away. There we go. Hug elbows in. Hug them in towards you. That's it. And push the tops of the feet into the mat. So active feet. So push them in. There we go. Beautiful up dog. Fix. So slowly from there, come back into your downward facing dog again once more. So push hips up, reach up towards the ceiling. That's it. Gaze up in between your hands, and you can step your feet or hop your feet towards in between your hands.
Can I step like this?
You are more than welcome to. It's tiring, it's so much work and so much strength.
Spider crawl.
How are you feeling?
Good, 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 good.
And release the neck down. Bend into your knees, and again we round into our spine and roll out. Vertebra by vertebra until you come back into your standing position. Great. Whoa. That's your Sun Salutations, eh? And again, we're going to bring you down into relaxation just so that you can rest. It is so important at the end of every single practice, you have to have relaxation and soak up all the delicious stretch and strength that you've built, and as well as the energy you've created. Okay, bring yourself back down into your seated position.
Is there a way I go down?
No, you can just bring yourself into, you can all the way down. You can fold, and then you can come into lowering your buttocks all the way down. That's it.
Okay. That was hard.
And she's going to set herself up back into her Shavasana again. So tuck your tailbone and make sure that your lower back is connected down in towards the mat. Feet flop out towards the side. Palms up. And just really hold no expression in the face, no tension. You don't need Botox, so we just need yoga. And just breathe. Guys, again, stay in your Shavasana for as long as you like, preferably 5 to 10 minutes. And join us back on your mat when you're ready. Fix, I'm going to bring you out again once more. So, start to bring awareness and movement into your hands. Bring your hands above your head. Feet together. And stretch fingertips through to toe tips. Hug your knees in towards you. Turn over towards your right hand side and just rest your head onto your right bicep. That's it. So just keep your brain slightly elevated. There we go.
Is there a reason why we turn to the right?
Yes, there is. There's a masculine side in our body, the yang side, and there's a yin side. And bring yourself back into your seated position. The masculine side is on your right hand side for yoga. We really want to suppress that so you can bring your yin side into more calming and allow you to sleep better and calm your central nervous system down. And that's why we suppress the active side and we actually release the more feminine, softer side so that you bring a little bit more relaxation into your life.
Okay.
Right. And bring your hands in towards your heart center. Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste.
Namaste, guys.